In today's video, we're going to be looking at this business that's done $1.64 million a month in sales. This business has cracked something that all of us in e-commerce want to achieve, which is consistent sales. Now, a little bit of a preface. How did I find this product? Well, we do live product research every single Thursday inside of my private community. That's when me and my students, we found this store live. We looked at it, we figured out that this was an insane store, and I'm bringing it to YouTube now, but we've known about it for quite some time. And by the way, Winning Hunter, which is a huge tool where so many people track stores, only 5 others are currently tracking this store. So that means we, or you guys that are watching this video, have an unfair advantage right now. You are now able to go ahead, see why this product is so consistent, see what makes this business tick, and essentially model it for yourself. By the end of this video, you're gonna have everything you need to be able to literally recreate this entire business from scratch. The product, the ads, the landing pages, the assets, everything, okay? What is the business? The business is called BugMD, and that's actually a really cool sounding name as well, okay? And what they're selling, guys, is this. They're selling a flea and tick removal sort of natural liquid, okay? And when you go here, right, you're going to see that they're basically selling a one-time purchase for $21.99, okay? Now, if we go ahead and try and source this product, we can for as low as $1, and there are so many other suppliers with very similar products that have it available for us to use, okay? So this is by no means like a scarce product. It is very highly drop shippable or white label. You can go ahead and white label it. You can go ahead and mass produce it, right? It sells for 21 and it goes ahead and you can purchase it for 2. Now, if you go ahead and produce it in quantity, you're going to get this product for under $1. And imagine getting something for under $1 and selling 2 of them for 21 each, because you can only buy 2 at a time. They're not even going to allow you to buy 1. You can only buy 2 at a time for 21 each. So you're basically selling this for around $40, okay, plus shipping. So 40 plus, so you're basically at that $50 price point. So imagine buying something for 5 and selling it for 50. That's 10x in terms of revenue generated, which is why this business is highly successful. But there are a lot of things that make this business highly successful. The first thing is look at the page that they've created. If you guys don't know me, I break down e-commerce pages every single day on the channel, so be sure to follow me. But this is one of the best design pages I have ever come across, okay? This is going to be in my top 10, and we've done close to 500 videos on the channel. And pretty much every other video is talking about an e-commerce page. And for this to be in my top 10 is a big win for this page, okay? Now, let's go ahead and break down. Like I said, today's video is all about consistency. First thing we want to do is understand a little bit more about the business. So what is the business selling? The business is selling flea removal for pets, okay? And the thing about this business, okay, guys, is I already know what I love about this business is the use of image ads, okay? Now, they're using a ton of image ads to be able to go ahead and run this business. Why? Well, because they don't need to, they know that the product is a simple product to advertise. Okay, hold on, let me just refresh because I want to keep going down and showing you guys more and more. Okay, so let's go ahead, let's keep going down. Okay. All right, so I had to open it up in another browser, but as you guys can see, a ton of image ads just promoting this product, okay? Now, the reason image ads are okay to be able to promote this and other types of products is because they have a strategy that they've figured out that is amazing, okay? So let me actually go to the pages. So they're running a lot of their ads, and so this is a $1 million business, so they have tons of different pages. But what they're doing is they've created a fan page called Flea Secrets. Okay, now this is a strategy I've seen more and more 7-figure businesses use, where they don't actually run ads from their brand's page. Okay, I think they create fan pages for like they create fan pages like Flea Secrets. Now, Flea Secrets is a fan page that tells people how to get rid of fleas for your pets. So it could be promoting just helpful information versus being seen as someone that's going ahead and promoting e-commerce products or trying to sell you something. So when you get an ad from a page called Flea Secrets, you're less likely to be dismissive of it because you're not thinking about, oh, a company's trying to sell me a product. You're thinking about, oh, somebody's trying to give me good advice about, the problems that I'm having. So they are running some video ads as well. This product kills fleas, ticks, and mites on contact. Look at this. Now, number one, I love that you can use image ads for this, but another thing is this, okay? This is what helps you achieve consistency. Whenever you find a product that has a transformative benefit like this, all right, this product kills fleas, ticks, and mites on contact. If you show a pet owner a visual like this, okay, if you show a pet owner a visual like this, okay, and that a few sprays of your product got rid, so for example, you sprayed on your dog, okay, and a few sprays of your product got rid of it, you are never going to have a sales problem. The fact that it's safe for them to consume, right? The fact that it comes in like a liquid container like this plus a spray bottle, right? And then you go ahead and spray it all over. You mix it with water. See, that's a little complicated for me. I kind of like our product a little bit more because it's just a spray that you spray. Okay. But essentially, this is it. This is all they have to do. And these are products that you don't have to advertise that hard, right? Because they almost sort of sell themselves as long as you can very effectively show that this is what the start of it was. And then you put this on. Okay. In the first 15 seconds, they have you convinced. Okay. And then what happens when you click shop now? Well, when you click shop now, you're taken to pages like this. And in some cases, when you click shop now, you're taken to pages like this. Okay. Now I'm going to show you how effective these type of pages are. Okay. Now, once you see, so for example, for video ads, they're using pages like this because I think the video ad does a good job of, let me check. Oh no, they're using a ton of different pages. Look at this. Okay, they're experimenting with a bunch of different funnels, but in my sort of research, when I was researching, so let's go back because I want to look at the brand in general. I saw that most of their pages was this. Most of their traffic was going to pages like this. Okay. So I mean, dude, imagine you could show the I feel something. Look at this. Look at this. As you can see, they're testing a ton of different pages for their particular e-commerce products. And that tells us a little bit of something about how they are approaching e-commerce and how they're selling products. None of their traffic is going to a Shopify store. None of it, okay? And the reason none of it is going to a Shopify store is because this is a product that they know is something that you can dismiss as, oh, it's just a spray. So if they took you to, I don't even know if I could even get there, but let's go to bugmd.com. Okay, let's just go to bugmd.com. I'm gonna just copy it, okay? And I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna paste this in. Okay, let's see, let's just go to bugmd.com. Okay, shop bestsellers, go to their flea and tick concentrate. Okay, so now if they were to go ahead and just send traffic to this page, it would be very easy for someone to dismiss this as, oh, it's just a spray. Okay, and that's what they want to avoid doing. No matter what page no matter what ad I click, I'm going to a custom design page. And that's because they want to make sure that you know that this isn't just a spray. No, they want you to know that you are exposing your dogs to harmful chemicals when you try to get rid of their fleas, a risk no caring dog owner wants to take. How to deal with the misery of flea control led to an incredible discovery. They want to share with you how they discovered this incredible product, okay? I realized flea collars are more dangerous and potentially they're expensive too, right? So they want to talk about why every other thing in the market isn't what you think it is. Okay. Typical flea control methods might work, but there are problems. So, traditional collars are full of harsh chemicals. Regular bathing demands time and patience. Flea control can be incredibly expensive. Okay. This market was valued at 8 trillion or billion, whatever this huge number is, right? Now, this is the magic of essential oils and eliminating fleas and ticks. The essential oil business is amazing because number one, it's essential, it's natural substances. So I don't think that there's all this FDA regulation and X and Y and Z that you have to worry about because they're naturally occurring substances. Okay. And you can always market it really, really well because you have something to market against. Whenever you're selling a product and you have something to market against, like every other product has very harsh chemicals. Every other product is bad in some way, and we can't be bad because we're natural. Whenever you have that card up your sleeve, it's amazing. So look at this, the magic of essential oils, eliminating fleas and ticks. When you take a step back and tap into the latest breakthroughs of naturally active ingredients, rather than buying flea collars and drops that are filled with ingredients you can't pronounce. I mean, any dog owner that reads this is essentially convinced, and there is no dog owner that's not going to have this problem. So this problem is going to occur with every owner of a pet. Every owner of a pet knows what the regular solutions are. You come in with a natural solution for the same problem, take shots at the existing competitors, and of course you're going to start rounding up the market, right? Protect your dogs from fleas and ticks through advanced natural science. Okay, what if you could get rid of fleas without toxic collars or drops or spending a fortune? So, in a nutshell, this headline describes what you are selling. You're not selling a natural extract. You're not selling a product. What you're selling is the fact that your dog is going to be ridden of fleas, and you're not going to have to spend on toxic flea collars or different drops that cost a fortune. Okay, so this is introducing our product, the secret to redefining the industry, why they're so effective. Here's what happens when you unleash the power of essential oils. Destroy flea and ticks for the fraction of a cost. Protect your family. Save big, limited time. Try for the experience and it's guaranteed. Testimonials. Keep every dog in your home protected. And works cited all of these research documents saying that they're so smart. This business is so smart. When they're doing works cited, they're not saying, hey, look at all the studies we've done for our products. No, they found a bunch of studies for other products that don't work, and this is why and they're saying, don't use anything else. Look at all the science behind why everything else sucks. Just use us. Very, very, very smart approach, if you were to ask me. This, like I said, is one of the best pages I've seen designed. Not only does it look super professional, it puts inside of you a little bit of a confidence when it comes to purchasing, right? And now compare this to their normal Shopify page. And you as a consumer, ask yourself, where would you be spending more money? Would you be spending more money if you saw an ad, okay, like this, that takes you to a page like this? Or would you be spending more money, okay, when you see an ad like this that says kills ticks in seconds, okay, and then it takes you here, right? Where first it explains everything step by step. First, it makes an amazing offer, right? It's saying, hey, first time buyers, okay, and this is what's important, first time buyers. If you have a repeat customer who's already purchased from you, it's actually not good to send them back to this page because they're actually already willing to buy from you. So then you go ahead and send it to this page, okay? Because then you just want the purchase quick and easy and fast. So you don't go ahead and send them to a funnel. But if it's a first-time buyer who's never heard of you, and now you have to position your product as the only logical choice to make, okay? If you have to position your product as the only logical choice to make, then it makes a lot of sense to first send them to this page. It makes a lot of sense to first send them to this page, okay? So again, first-time buyers, they're gonna say, hey, get a 68% off on this deal. This offer is not available anywhere else. Get discounts only while supplies last. Now, why are they going straight away to making an offer? Okay, it's because buyers in this market are very aware of all of the solutions that are out there. And I'm going to make an assumption here. And if there are any pet owners or people that have been in this niche, feel free to correct me in the comments. But this is a price sensitive market because solutions for fleet control are available in plenty. So the first thing you have to identify in a customer's mind is that our offer is not expensive. So before you invest time reading in all of this, first know we're not expensive. We're valuable. Okay, that's number one. Then you go through this, and by the time you've taken in all this information, you're pretty much convinced that this is the only thing that I need to get. And then when you go ahead and click claim your bottle, boom, they make amazing offers right here where they break it down, what you're going to get, and then you go ahead and make the purchase. Okay, now I want to do a few more minutes on ads. Okay, look at this. One of the reasons that I really like this business is because it can go ahead and sell you with images. Okay, God, please try this easy solution. Okay, and then when you click here, okay, you're taken to another funnel. You're taken to this funnel. Oh my God, I can't even see this funnel anymore. Okay, so now what I really like is this, because you're using funnels like this or funnels like which is the other one that we saw, right? Because you're using funnels like this, you can get away with image ads. Okay, because what is the point of an image ad? The point of an image ad is to get a click. The point of an image ad is to get a click. And then the point of the funnel is to convince you to make a purchase. Okay, then it's the funnel's job to go ahead and get you to make the purchase. Okay, then you go ahead and check availability. Again, you're bought to this page, then you go here, then you're bought to. So this is a 3-step funnel, okay, where they take you through 3 different steps to get it in. But again, this is what I think is the genius behind it. Now let's talk a little bit more about the consistency, right? I said this is one of the most consistent businesses ever. The reason it's one of the most consistent benefits of businesses ever is because, number one, it offers a transformative solution to a common problem. Number two, you will always be able to take shots against the chemical industry. So you're a natural solution to something that people normally solve chemically. Why wouldn't people purchase from you? And number three is that you have an infinite supply of ads that you can use. All you have to do is continuously refine your angle of approach. But at the end of the day, as long as you're running all of your traffic to funnels like this or funnels like this, okay, you're going to continually make sales. Okay, look at this. All right. So look at this. All right. You go to an ad like this, showing the product off, showing the benefits. 2 weeks ago, I switched to this, and here's what happened. Day 1, fleas went away. Day 3, no more scratching. Day 7, dog sleeping. Day 10, dog coating, looking healthier. Day 14, itch free. Okay, then you click here and then you're taken to this funnel page where, again, you go through it, you go through why this is an incredible offer and why you should go ahead and make this purchase today. Okay, then you go here and then you make a decision. So this is what gives it consistency. All you have to do is figure out the angle of approach. But as long as you have a funnel like this or a funnel like this, the same funnel, they've just gone ahead and switched the headline up a little bit. Where is it? That was the same funnel. They just switched the headline up a little bit. But as long as you have a funnel like this, all right, you're going to consistently make sales. Because what you've done, and again, this is the name of the game of consistency, what you've done is figured out your system for acquiring customers. I'm going to do 2 minutes on the system of acquiring customers, because what a lot of guys think when they put up a Shopify store is, oh, I have a store now. Just because I have a store, I should make sales. I get continuously hit up on Instagram with guys asking me, dude, can you review my store? And when I go to the store, it's an image of their product, it's their product name and a price, and there's nothing else. There's a little bit of a description. And then they're asking me to review that. There is nothing to review. All you've done is put up a store, and for some reason in your mind, you think that that is good enough to get you a sale. Now, I don't have the heart sometimes to tell everybody, so that's why maybe I'll just point them to this video, is that in what universe is that going to be okay enough to get you sales? Just because you build a store doesn't mean that you automatically get sales. What you have not done and what you have not built is a system for acquiring customers. Now, these guys have multiple different systems for acquiring customers. This, in my research, seems to be the best that I think this layout is the best that you can apply to all of their ads. And I feel like this, positions the product well, covers all the points, looks professional. For me, this is a top 10 funnel, right? And so if they just have this one system working and all they do is continuously switch up the ad creatives, they're going to get mad amounts of sales, right? And they know, and again, the system for acquiring a customer is put up a funnel that talks about their product, their competitor's product, why they work, why they're natural, what type of benefits will you experience, X, Y, and Z. And then when somebody clicks it, get a discount, you sell them. You sell them multiple different quantities. And I promise you, after somebody purchases, they're going to upsell them into more products. And so for you, if you're trying to sell this product or any product, what you have to figure out is the system for acquiring customers. Okay, now, if you'll allow me for the next 10 minutes, I'm going to talk about how I would go ahead and recreate this system for acquiring customers. All right, so if I were to launch this exact same business, I wouldn't do a lot of changes, okay? The only thing that I would change is the product. Okay, the only thing that I would change is the product. So this is my version of the same landing page that these guys have made, okay? And I'll have my version on the right and their version on the left, and then we can go ahead and do a side-by-side comparison. And this, again, is one of the best funnels my team has built, okay? Again, I would just swap everything out and keep everything else the same. Yeah, I wouldn't go ahead and I wouldn't go ahead and copy everything word for word. I would change it out. So, for example, a risk no caring owner would take, I would change it out to loving, right? Dealing with flea and tick problems is extremely painful. Watching your pup suffer through a flea and tick invasion is heartbreaking. Like, I would change it. But other than that, guys, I would keep pretty much everything else the same. Look at this. This is my product, essential oil, bug. Their product, essential oil, bug, right? Where did I get this product from? AliExpress, right? Why would I change something that's already working? These guys have spent millions of dollars creating this page. And if I were to launch this product, I'm going to go ahead and launch it the exact same way. Okay, you guys can keep the studies in if you want. But that's it. I wouldn't change anything. Okay, and this is exactly what white label dropshipping is. Now, white label dropshipping is sort of my community where we go ahead and we build out this exact same page, word for word, with not word for word, but changed appropriately, making it a safe to use version of it. We change out the product to one that you can easily source, and everything is ready. And this is my community. It's called white label dropshipping, right? You can go to shopfunnels.net. And you can find it there, or you can click the first link in the description to find out how you can launch this. Okay, here is where you can watch the exact training for this particular one. Here is where you can download the research. When you download the research for this, you can see how many sales this person has made. You can go ahead, you can check out the AliExpress supplier, you can check out the competitors' funnels, you can check out their ads, and you have everything you need to launch. You have the customer avatar, you have my ABO testing strategy, you have my CBO testing strategy, you have my ad angles, you have my viral content strategies, and you have the entire funnel. What should you upsell and order bump and everything? You have the entire funnel strategy here, but that's not even it. That's not even it, okay, guys? Because what you also have is the ability to, number one, preview the funnel, right? You can just go here, you can preview whichever funnel that you plan on launching, because we have a ton of them, right? We have a ton of pre-built white label stores ready for you to launch, right? And with one click, you can import this funnel directly into your account. So this is using ShopFunnels and this is using Shopify. So let's say you're using ShopFunnels, right? You go in here, you log in, you put in your details, okay? And in one click, in literally an instant, this entire business, this big of a landing page with all of it is imported directly into your account. Okay, now all you have to do to launch this is put your logo on it, because everything else is ready. Images done, copy done, tech done, everything else is ready to launch. Okay, and you could, if you wanted to, even do the same thing with Shopify. Okay, I would personally recommend ShopFunnels because it's so much easier to do upsells, order bumps, all that fun stuff. But it's up to you which platform you want to use. It doesn't matter. Both of them are available for you. Okay, and I just want you to look at the amount of time it would save. Okay. Now, when I was talking about this opportunity, if I was talking about launching this particular product, you could imagine a future where this is your product. Why would you waste time building the funnel, doing the images, doing the copy, making the tech, optimizing it for mobile and desktop, all of that stuff, when all of that could be done for you, right? And that's essentially what we do. Now that we're entering Q4, right? Do you really have the time to compete like this? Get all of these skills, learn all of this, do it yourself? I don't think so. And that's why we offer this shortcut to people that join our community. And we do this every single day. We're adding new businesses that are ready to launch, that are immaculately built. Okay. And a big hurdle for why people don't actually make money with e-commerce and dropshipping, because they think they can launch the same product on a basic Shopify store and make money. You absolutely cannot. There's no way you could compete with someone who's running pages like this with the type of pages that you're going to build, right? So that's number one. Number two, unfortunately, a lot of people just don't have the tech ability to be able to do this, right? That's one big drawback where people aren't able to crush it with ecom. And the reason that I know this is I get hit up a lot on Instagram where people are sending me their Shopify stores to review, and they're like, "Hey Ali, can you look at it?" And I'm just like, dude, how are you going to compete with a store like this when there are stores like this out there that are capturing the market? Okay, you at least have to be on the same playing field if you want to compete for the same customers. Okay, that's number one. And that's one big issue that white label dropshipping solves, because we create ready to launch versions of the same exact stores. All that's remaining for you to do is add your logo. That's number one. But another hurdle, once we give you the store, is, Ali, dude, how do I create the ads? Okay. Like, I don't have the ability essentially to create ads like this, like amazing video ads like this. I don't have the ability to do that. Well, that's another hurdle, but that's also solved inside white label dropshipping, because we even go ahead and create the ads for you. We literally create your video ads. My editors will do all of the work. Like, we will do it for you, because that's another hurdle that will stop you from launching, right? You don't have the video editing skills or the software or the ability to gather the footage or X, Y, Z, whatever it is, right? We will go ahead and do that for you. And then so now that you have the funnel and the ads, what's the final hurdle? Is launch, right? Ali, how do I freaking launch this thing? Well, we even do that for you. You get on a call with us. We'll get on the phone together and you screenshot, and we'll go ahead and launch it for you as well. So there is literally no hurdle. And with Q4, I feel like there's really no time to waste, because there are only two options. You could either spend all your time, energy, and effort actually building a page like this, then making sure the copy is good, then making sure the images are designed well, then making sure that your product looks good, and then making sure the tech is done. And then after that, making sure that your ads are good, and then making sure you're doing interest research, and then going and launch. I mean, that will take you months to get it right. And so you're just collapsing all of that time. And that's what I've been able to offer so many people that have joined. It's the feedback that I'm hearing about the program is insane, just because of the level of speed that it offers you. Okay. So this is white label dropshipping. If you want this Q4 to be different than others, I would just recommend taking the shortcut, launching fast and launching great. Okay. Launching with a sense of security that, dude, you've done pretty much everything right. Okay. And for those of you guys that are interested in launching multiple different products, you're not just thinking about one business, you want to have your hands in everything. Well, this is perfect for you too, because we have so many. We just added a golfing product yesterday. Before that, we added a snoring product, right? We're adding so many ready to launch businesses, and all of them look and feel great. All of them look good, feel good, look great. Okay. So that's why I label dropshipping. For those of you guys who don't want to, I don't want you to feel alienated or like, oh, this is something that I know that people are at different stages. You can't do white label dropshipping right now, but what I would recommend is then investing in the skills of learning how to build these funnels, because what you're going to want to do is launch in the same way. So learn how to build funnels, learn how to write copy, learn how to create images, and put all of that together. Then go ahead and get some information on how to create compelling video ads and then launch. But don't try and launch this product with a basic page. All right. That's been my time with you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Let me know what you think about the funnel. Am I crazy, or is this one of the best funnels we've covered on the channel? Let me know. I think this is just like, it looks absolutely incredible. And for the fact that I have this now in my arsenal that I can launch, dude, I can launch. I mean, because you could launch this exact same product with this funnel, or you can change it up. You have the format now. You can launch whatever you want, right? So that makes me really, really excited just to have a page like this that is one click ready. That's just fabulous for me. All right, guys. But with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Appreciate each and every one of you guys who's watched. Let me know in the comments below what you think about this business. Let me know in the comments below if you have any questions. And as always, I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.